So off the tip, it's Charlotte. Outside, Kobe. And there's the drive. And Thompson sends it back.
Klay Thompson is elite on the defensive end. He's got length, smarts, quickness, you name it.
Here's Yao. Ingram wide open. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Harden bringing it up for Charlotte. Second shot opportunity. And Bryant with the lay-in.
Oh, how about the follow-up by Bryant, outworking the defense to get that second chance opportunity.
Ingram left side. Pass to Gasol. Back to Ingram. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Well, we know this. Few big men in the history of the game have passed the ball as well as Marc Gasol.
Bryant, that's for 2. Here's Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
Impossible to stop the putback when he's got that kind of position.
Agreed, Greg. Let him get his hands on it inside and finish it off.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
You know, here we are, Greg, looking at Victor Wembanyama. I mean, can he get any taller? Wow.
Well, he's already 7'4", Kevin. But yes, what's amazing is that I still think he's grown, which is scary for the rest of the league.
This guy is on the short list of the all-time great three-point shooters. Klay Thompson's stroke is flawless.
From deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Pass to Booker. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Thompson.
Well, there's an activity level and a skill level that makes Devin Booker problematic on the offensive end. He dares defenders to get physical with him.
Charlotte making a switch here. Both free throws good from Booker.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Pass to Thompson. Three-pointer. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Here's James. Out to Kobe. From past the arc. Sinks the triple. Bryant's got 7 points in the game.
A nice set there, making it easy for Bryant. He had that lined up all the way.
Here's Ingram. And James pulls it down.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you've got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here. And that one falls for Yao.
And, you know, he's such a huge figure from a cultural standpoint. Yao is also someone teammates love playing with because of that easygoing personality.
Picked by Yao. Here's Thompson, and he drives in, off with the layup.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
.132 left to play in the first quarter. Irving drives in. Inside.
That's just great savvy in a pick-and-roll situation run perfectly by Kyrie Irving.
Driving the lane, and Wembanyama throws it down.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open. Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Charlotte moving the ball around. 6 to shoot. Lewis, right side. Over Kobe. With the putback. And staying with the play, Ingram. Ingram's got his second basket.
Yeah, staying active off ball. Ingram inserts himself into the play when he's needed.
Kicks it out to James. That's good, and it's Wembanyama with the assist.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Yao with the block.
Oh, this is the impact Ming makes defensively, using that huge reach to block or alter shots.
Pass to Ingram. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Kobe Bryant making things happen for Charlotte. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we'll be back with you shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And when you consider how Charlotte is doing, guys, what do you think?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
Here's Irving. No scoring in this one. Leonard, that's for two. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
That nice touch pass right there by Kyrie Irving. That was pretty.
From deep, James. Wall grabs the board.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
And a wide open look for Irving. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard.
That is Kyrie Irving in a nutshell. You want to give him the mid-range, he'll take it. The consummate three-level scorer.
Fantastic follow. Whoa, Kobe Bryant.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. And Harden launches it from deep. They get the rebound. The shot's good.
LeBron James.
LeBron's got 6 points.
Well, LeBron James showing incredible energy to get to the offensive window and keep that play alive.
Kobe with the steal. For Charlotte, they had gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
First team foul.
Charlotte leading by 5. Pass to Wembanyama. Here's LeBron. No good on the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Well, nice job crashing the glass. You love to see that kind of effort.
Man, you look at the hype surrounding Wembanyama. Greg, it's unreal.
One of the best prospect profiles really since LeBron. Almost unfair to try and live up to the expectations, but he's got the tools to be one of the best to ever play.
Boy, Kawhi Leonard lets his game do the talking. Yes, he's soft-spoken and quiet, but boy, he's a big-time player. Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Here we go, one-on-one. Pass to Lewis. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
We're talking about a dynamic playmaker with exceptional vision. Go ahead, John Wall.
LeBron outside. From the line. Good. He hits the jump shot.
Assistant.
8 points for him.
Well, it doesn't get much easier than that. Even a decent shooter is going to make that with no pressure.
In the corner, it's Bryant. Off target with his three. Charlotte trailing. Ingram attacking.
The second overall pick in 2016. Ingram's a special talent at 6'8". He can do anything offensively.
Oh, and the jam by Kobe.
And how fun is it watching Kobe take flight? His throwdowns are downright ridiculous.
And that one's good. Ingram. We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Ingram can't get that one to fall. And so Booker will bring it up for Charlotte. They trail by 1. Back to Bryant. 1:44 left in the first half. Another shot. And Wembanyama with the nice bucket inside. Wembanyama's got his second bucket. Here's Gasol. And good, coming off the assist by Wall. Gasol's got the lead up to 1 now for Charlotte.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
Lewis with the three. Irving from long range. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Kyrie shoots a ton of threes, and he makes a ton of threes.
LeBron James.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
Lewis outside. Pass to Irving. Offline with his three. To the inside. Out to Kobe. 34 seconds left in the first half of the game. And that one is off. Here's Wall. Oh, he just jams it right over LeBron. Wow.
Yeah, just a spectacular move. This guy, John Wall, is a nightmare to contain.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Gasol.
Checking in for Charlotte. Yao Ming. Klay Thompson.
Here's Kobe. Charlotte again missing. Fast break now for Charlotte. Wall's shot is off. Here's Kobe. Oh my goodness! Wow. What a play!
LeBron James.
Lightning quick off the bounce. Bryant, one of the better athletes to ever play this game.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Charlotte leads by 2. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Pass to Gasol. Now Yao. Good defense by Wembanyama. Booker with it. Back to Kobe. Down it goes! Bryant with the slam!
How about the vision from Devin Booker? Yes, he can score it, but that's a pretty pass.
One-on-one fast break. Harden way outside. From beyond the arc and then some.
3 points.
Harden's got 5 points so far. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
Well, it's Harden continuing to evolve as a playmaker. This guy, including his teammates, making them feel good.
Down low, and stolen by Booker. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop. Second chance effort. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And we talk often about Wembanyama's insane lift there, we see it on the offensive glass.
Wall, good.
And guarding him on the perimeter isn't a priority for them right now, but if this continues, it will be.
It's Bryant converting down low.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Charlotte leading by 6. Harden inside the three-point line. And Charlotte again with the bucket. Oh, no, he may have gotten injured right there. He's in a lot of pain.
And I'll tell you, this is something you never like to see.
No, obviously something that, every player fears. The NBA has made player safety a priority, but injuries continue to happen.
Here's Wall. He has 5. And stolen by James. And here's Booker from the arc. And another 3 for Charlotte.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they've played together as a unit over this last stretch.
And here we go. Fast break. James has got it. Charlotte moving it around. James crowbars it in.
Oh, stop it. That one just too easy for LeBron James. So high above the rim.
And the foul on Harden. That's his first foul.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
In for Charlotte, number 2, Kyrie Irving.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
And talk about playing to your strengths. Getting Thompson a look from the corner, that's as bankable as almost any play you can call. The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays. I'm not sure what he was thinking exactly, but he finds a way to convert.
Pass to Ingram. This one for 3. They get it back. Yao. And terrific work on the offensive glass when he picks up 2.
And Ming is mammoth in terms of his size, exceptional at using it to snare those offensive rebounds.
Here's James. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. He goes on Brandon Ingram.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now.
Believe it or not, defense might be John Wall's strong suit. When he's locked in, he can be stifling.
And it's Thompson with the jam.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Charlotte no good that time either.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Here's James. That shot no good. Some solid defense from Ingram. Thompson for the triple. It's rebounded by Charlotte. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. From deep, Harden. Here's Bryant. Booker in the corner. Here's Olajuwon. Yao with the block. Pass to Ingram. And the rejection by LeBron.
He could not get that one over LeBron James. Just perfect position, great strength, and send it back, Mr. James.
And so it's Charlotte with it, and he trims the lead to single digits. Thompson's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for Charlotte.
You have to admire the activity of Klay Thompson on the defensive end. It seems like he makes it his mission to make life difficult for whoever he's checking.
59.
And so it's Charlotte in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Charlotte leading by 8. For the 3. And it's Ingram with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Bryant, that's for 2. That one off the back iron and out. To the middle. Irving for 3. The rebound by Bryant.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Olajuwon with the ball. Rashard Lewis covering. Oh, LeBron's just too strong inside. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Charlotte.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
The other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
Such a graceful player. Hakeem is light off the ground there for that rebound, and then the skill to send that one home.
And on the way from Irving for 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Shooting for Charlotte.
And the first one drops.
2 shots.
You love that Devin Booker now has experienced postseason success because there were some who questioned his greatness. Now that conversation is over.
Ingram deciding where to go with it. Estial. Outside, Wall. Charlotte moving the ball around.
Charlotte foul. Yao Ming. First personal foul. Second team foul.
Free throw, good, Bryant. And so Bryant will bring it up for Charlotte. They played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Yeah, Devin Booker, shiftiness, gets himself into the paint, so aggressive, and it pays off.
Devin Booker taking 2 shots.
No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
Charlotte leading by 12. Fade away. They grab their own miss. Olajuwon. Pass to James. Yao with the block. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Ingram with it. Now guarded by Booker. Thompson for the triple. Good! Thompson makes it look so easy.
How about the elevation from Klay Thompson? This jumper is sweet and it's pure, and it doesn't matter if the defender is there or not.
Here's Ingram. Outside for Gasol. Estial. No good that time. Good D by Olajuwon.
2 minutes remaining.
Kobe diving in.
One of the most dangerous scorers in the game. Bryant is taking no prisoners on the offensive end.
to the right side. No one near Wall as he lets it go. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness. Boy, this guy is a good finisher, so he misses a chippy. That's tough to take.
Thompson for the triple. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Klay Thompson, calm and cool under pressure. How about the big bucket from Klay?
Booker outside. Here's James. And James throws it down.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
Yeah, showing some strength in the paint there. Tough rebound.
And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him. Charlotte on D. 7-point differential. Kept alive. Here's Bryant. And he lays it straight in.
Inside the paint, Bryant is just as much trouble. He's practically a sure thing from in close.
Out to Ingram. Pass to Thompson. Klay Thompson with that deep range.
Klay Thompson loves delivering in tight spots. How easy does he make that big bucket look?
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Brandon Ingram. Third personal foul. Fifth team.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
away team. Kobe Bryant.
Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's an 8-point game. And so here's Charlotte.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Well, it's been a hard-fought battle through much of the night. They just missed out on a couple of opportunities they'd love to do over.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
No good on the quick three.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. Might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
And the old phrase, he lives at the line, that is James Harden, folks.
So it's Charlotte picking up the win. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching.